channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. My channel is a haul every Saturday, and I do upload a little bit here and there in between depending on what I'm doing in my life, but we are on Vlogmas at the moment, nearly at the end of it, so I have been uploading every day. A lot of random stuff going on in there, but it's been fun. So today, so if you enjoy that type of thing, don't forget, subscribe down below. I also do talk a lot. I should always mention that, but just in case. Some people like it, some people don't. But as soon as this camera comes on, it's like I can't shut up sometimes. Don't forget to give me a comment and like if you enjoyed today's video as well. We will be having our calendar later on because it is Vlogmas at the moment, and we do a calendar at the end, so you will want to get in the comments and get involved there because we're nearly at the end of it, so it'll be your last opportunity. So today is our haul. Normally Saturday we would have a haul anyway. Just so you are aware, we bought this a day or two ago. Just if you've been watching my vloggers, you know I've just been very tired. I've been working as well. I also have fibro, so just didn't get a chance to get it all done, but it is all that we bought on that shopping trip. I do have my receipts. I will give you prices as we go along. So normally I would be on a £60 budget. But as Scott is here over Christmas, he said that he was going to pay for this shop, his contribution towards Christmas, because he's going to be here for a while. Really weird thing is, he was expecting to spend a lot. I thought he was going to be spending a lot as well, because I've been putting things on the list, things that we wouldn't normally buy, and we actually didn't hit what would have been the original budget, which would have been £60. We shopped in Tesco's and Asda, because with Tesco's they have a whole club card thing, so if you scan with your club card you get the vegetables cheaper, and they were cheaper than Asda. Asda, most of the vegetables are 30p at the moment, and with Tesco with the club card they were 19p. It actually worked out even better as well, because right here you can see these are like the luxury ones. They're ridiculous prices. The only problem I'm going to have with the Tesco's bit is I'm not going to be able to give you the before prices, and you'd have to work out the total yourself, because honestly I can't be bothered. Scott did get it up on his mobile, but we both forgot what it was now anyway. Didn't get a receipt because I wasn't quick enough. With Tesco you have to press a button, and I was loading the trolley, so I forgot. So I will go through what we bought and my sort of ideas behind some of the things that I've bought. If there was a recipe or something, which most of it isn't because it's Christmas, so it's a different set of rules at Christmas as well. And oh yeah, I'll give you prices. That's it. So I'll give you the total of the Asda shop at the end as well. So let's get on with the haul. So picked up some lemons. You know I like a good lemon. These are 50p for 4. As I've mentioned before, you can get a slightly more expensive one. I think 79p. And the lemons are a little bit bigger, but when you actually work out how many there are and stuff, I don't think there's much difference, not that amount difference, so we didn't bother picking any of those up. Got some limes. This is for Scott. He has some Coronas, that's his favourite, like, luxury drink, not luxury, you know, like a little bit more of a treat drink, and he wants limes for that, and whatever is left over I will have for my drinks, because I love citrus. I can eat these like an orange, so yeah, everyone knows these will never go to waste. And these were 80p. I don't know if I said that. So the onions are for roasted onions to go with the Christmas dinner. We all love roasted onions, and they do cook down quite a lot, so we're probably going to do the whole lot. Beauty of this sort of thing is, you know, they can be used in sandwiches after, or just loads of different types of meals, so having extras of this cooked is not going to be a biggie. And the whole bag cost 65p. I should have got my glasses, so I can't mislaid them already. Yeah, 65p for that whole bag. We got 2 milks. Scott likes full fat milk. I don't buy full fat milk in this house. So Corey has whatever. He's been brought up with it, so he's fine. And the milks are both £1.65. I'm also hopefully going to be doing some cooking today. I don't know when you'll see it. But hopefully there'll be some cooking, so we needed to make sure we had plenty of milk anyway. Tuna, my absolute favourite at the moment. Tuna on toast for breakfast with cheese and stuff. Oh, it's so good. 55p these ones are. They're the cheap Asda's own essential brand. As I've mentioned before, I've never had any issues with these. These are really, really good. They're decent, good chunks. For a cheap brand, they're really, really good. I've had cheap brands in other things before with the tuna and I wouldn't get them again. But this one is a regular on my shopping list. So I would definitely recommend this. And if you remember, so beans, I would normally get the more expensive one, not the essential, but I can't remember, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I picked up the wrong tin. I thought it was the sausage and beans, and it wasn't. It was just the beans. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to give it a go. I like baked beans. I don't know. It's weird. I like it on Boxing Day with my meal. I have a very specific meal that I eat, and beans are part of that. These are really good. So I'd gone from this to the more expensive one a while back because the majority of this can was juice. So your beans to juice ratio just wasn't there. So I'd gone up to the slightly more expensive ones because the bean to juice ratio was better. They've changed it though. So when you open it up, it isn't most of a tin of juice. So that's exciting. We've now downgraded to the cheaper brand of beans and spaghetti now. So these are actually 25p a can instead of, I think it's 30 something p a can. I usually buy them when they're the 4-pack. So whatever, I'm definitely saving money on the beans as well. Salt, just running out. You know, you've got basic. Everybody has salt in the cupboards, don't they, I think. This salt was actually 65p. I didn't realise. That's actually gone up quite a lot, hasn't it? Right, let's pan back before I forget things. Got real butter, cause it's Christmas. You know, I do like my butter. I have gone to margarine because the price of butter is just so ridiculous. But Scott kept saying, you know, this is a Christmas shop. It's my treat. If you want it, we're getting it. He was going to get more, but it's only me who's going to be eating this. This is the big slab. This is the 500 grams. And this one is, oh my life. I wasn't looking at prices because Scott actually said, you know, if you want it, we're getting it. That's it. So I didn't look at prices, which is weird for me. $3.99. That's disgusting. That is so expensive. See? That's what we're at now. A thing of butter is a treat for Christmas. That's disgusting. I'm shocked. Hummus, I absolutely love the hummuses in Asda. They do a number of flavours. I can't remember all of them. I think they do a masala one now. Red pepper and something. The caramelised onion and then the plain one. 79p for this. They're all good. There is not one of them that isn't good. But you know, if you was going to pick the ultimate, this would be it for me. I do have a thing for caramelised onion though, so yeah, just wanted to get a hummus because I haven't had it for a while. Asparagus, this is going to be on our Christmas plate. There is a lot of it because they do cook down. Plus, Corey and Scott are actually going to have, I think it's like asparagus with bacon and cheese or something. Whereas I'm just going to have plain asparagus because I enjoy it more that way. So we did get 3 of them because everybody enjoys these. And Scott will probably, he'll be eating leftovers for Boxing Day rather than our Boxing Day meal. If there's anything left over from the roast, that's where Scott will be going for it. And these are £1.35 for a bunch. I wanted some brie for a little while. I've been thinking of like a brie sandwich with cranberry and toasting it and melting it all and all that sort of thing. So brie isn't something I have that often. In fact, I think I might have only ever bought it once before. And this was £3 for that one. Picked up a bisto, you know, you've got to have gravy. This will do plenty. We do have a little bit, but I just wasn't sure if we had enough, so we just picked up one. This is actually on a £1.50 deal at the moment. Don't know what the original price was on that one though. And as you remember, I mentioned that Chip's food will be running out. He's got one more bit this morning, but then he'll have to have some dog food later on. But he does enjoy the dog food now because he doesn't ever have it. I always crock pot his food. He will really enjoy this. Plus it's beef. He always has chicken. 75p for this is a lot of money, isn't it? So with me doing the slow cooker meals for him, I'm actually saving a lot of money. I didn't buy anything for his slow cooker meals this week because he's going to be eating turkey, and I'm going to do some like plain vegetables. I'm just going to steam some vegetables for Chip as well. Plus I do have enough in my freezer to keep us going for the next week anyway, so there is no things like that in this shop. The cheesy pasta, this is mac and cheese, basically. When I first got with Scott, you know, obviously there's a lot of food things that I took on that, you know, like he tried foods from England that he would like, combinations he's not tried before, and I've tried combinations that I've not tried before. And their Thanksgiving meal, they would have mac and cheese. So Corey really enjoyed that, and he took that on as well. So hence the reason we got 2 of them, because they both really enjoy it. I'll have a little bit. It's actually quite nice with a roast dinner. So yeah, that's going to be for Christmas Day. We've got 2 of them because they're both gonna eat a lot of it. It's not gonna go to waste. And these are £1.10. I got this one because it's paprika, cheddar and smoked paprika. Sounds really nice. And, you know, we do these things at Christmas, don't we? I think these were £2.20. I'm trying to find them on here. £2.25 for that one. So that was just a, you know, just try it, something a little bit different. This is kettle crisps. This is actually a Christmas present. I know that sounds funny, but it's just a jokey one. And they are... I have a lot on my list that says crisps or snacks, but it doesn't tell you individually which one, so I'm still trying to decipher it. I believe they were probably the £1.75, because kettle crisps are more expensive, but they're really nice. We got the cheapy crisps just to keep us going. You know, we have cracked into them, and I think it's at the bottom, it's open. They're 82p for 6 of them, and there's 2 ready salted, 2 salt and vinegar, and 2 cheese and onion. These are going to be for me for Boxing Day. Like I said, there's a very specific meal I eat. Ready salted crisps will be part of that. And other people are not that bothered about it anyway, so they will be for me to, you know, I'll share the rest, but I just want to make sure I've got my bit for my meal. I can't have flavoured crisps, it's just not a thing. That's like not having turkey, you know, it's just a thing. These ones were, I don't even know the prices of all these, honestly. I've got 2 crisps, 2 snacks. Crisps 82, so that was clearly that one. 175, £1 and 125. I think these were 150. My receipt's getting confusing. I believe these are £1.50. And Scott just wanted snacks to have in the house, and he's eating these ones. These were £1. These are just the nice and spicy knickknacks. Got some greaseproof paper just because I'm running out, and like I said, I'm going to be making cake, possibly some sausage rolls as well. If I do these, I'm saying if because I'm not confident that, you know, my days are just running away with me. If I do them, I will record them. Clearly don't know when you'll see any of this stuff though, but that was just running out. £1.35 for that, and it's a 10 metre. Corey and Scott like cheesecake, so they've picked one each for themselves. This is, you know, to eat over the Christmas period, when I don't even know, probably Boxing Day I would say, or you know, whenever we're playing games and stuff, because Christmas is about playing games and not having the TV in front of you constantly, actually interacting with each other. So we have 2 cheesecakes, £1.50 and £1.85. So I guess this is the £1.50 and this is the £1.85. This is the one Corey picked. This is the one that Scott picked. There is no cheesecake for me, just because I'm not a massive cheesecake fan. And if I want some, I would just have a slice of theirs, because they know I'm only going to have a little bit anyway, because I'm not huge on cheesecake. The ice cream is my absolute favourite. This is Carte d'Or. This is like the posh, you know, we're going to have a really nice ice cream. I don't buy this that often, but again, that was Scott saying, no, I want to get that really nice one that you like. He couldn't remember which one it is. So this is it. And it's plain vanilla as well. He was going through all the flavours, but no, it's got to be the vanilla one. It's just the one I like. I have quite plain tastes sometimes. £2.40 for that. That will be going toward, we do have a pie, plus I'm going to be making the Yule log, hopefully, and then they've got the cake. So it's just to mix and match with things. Got steak, mini and gravy lettuces. I'm sure in a previous haul you'd have seen I've bought one of those, but this Corey and Scott will probably be the ones eating those. That's £2 for that. They're just mini bites, so just one wouldn't do it, they'd be fighting. And Corey wanted some mini pizza. He likes all the mini snacks on Boxing Day, so he wanted mini pizzas, but the only ones they had were just cheesy ones. And they were expensive. This was £1.10, and I'm just going to cut it up into like little squares, so they're still like bite size. And there wasn't an awful lot of choice of flavours, to be honest. I like pepperoni anyway, so we went with that. And that was everything that we got in Asda. Then we went to Tesco's. Now, remember, all of the Tesco's, all of this was 19p a bag. These, I can't remember the receipt, but I know we was on about £8 or £9 by the time I just put the potatoes in alone. So they're like they're the posh ones. I would never go for these. Can you imagine paying £9 or £10, like I think it was £8 or £9 for 4 bags of potatoes? These are the 2 kilograms. Wow. Yeah, would never have done that. But they went down to 90p. As soon as that Tesco club card went in, it went down to 19p. It was an exciting moment, I have to say. So I picked up 4 because we'll have the roast potatoes on Christmas Day. And then Blossom's definitely going to be here for the Boxing Day meal because that's her favourite one out of the two days is the Boxing Day meal. And I will do a huge pot of mash because then that'll be for people to snack up. Like Boxing Day is all just laid out and we have a meal and then they snack throughout the rest of the day. Plus, you know how I do like mashed potato on toast the following day. So a huge pot of mash will last us a couple of days. Hence the reason I've got 4. I may have overdone it, but they will get used anyway, so it's not a biggie. We got 1 broccoli. I didn't want to go nuts because we always end up with loads of broccoli left. People usually just take a little bit. And there's only Corey, me and Scott actually eating on Christmas Day anyway. So that would be plenty for us. I've got 2 bags of the parsnips. I'm not a massive fan. I'll have a little bit. But Chip can eat the parsnips as well. And Corey absolutely loves those. So, yep, two bags of them. You don't actually get a lot in those. And I got some fresh carrots this year. I wasn't going to, but Scott wants to do some roasted carrots. So we got one of those. And because they were all just 19p a bag, could not really, could we? So that is our sort of Christmas haul shop. You know that I've been buying bits along the way. So, you know, you would have seen that I had Pringles in previous shops for the past few weeks, and I got the chocolate Christmas Quality Street chocolate box last week. So and I've bought all my pickled onions. You know, each week different hauls. I've been showing you all the little bits that we've been building up for Christmas. I haven't actually gone nuts for Christmas this year. We did buy, oh I should mention, we did do a drinks shop the other day. We did it separate because, like I said before, we just have the trolley, so we have to wheel it all back. So in that I'm not going to haul it because it's all over the house at the moment. In that Scott got 2 boxes of beers, 4 Coronas. What else did we get? Oh, Scott got this like Bailey's knockoff, but it's a chocolatey one to try. Got some sours, 4 bottles of sours because that was all the different flavours, and they were actually reduced from 11 something to 7 something. Because Corey isn't a drinker at all, but he did say that he wants to try. He wants to have a little bit of a buzz, I guess, and hit sours was what he mentioned. So he'll probably have 1 or 2 and then that'll be it because he really doesn't drink. And I do have some wine. I do have some wine. I went for a rosé. I've not tried this one before. I just read it and it sounded okay. Attractive rosé wine, light, fresh and balanced on the palate with a fruity finish. That's what did it, fruity finish. So we do have those. Corey's got his fizzy. See, I've just realised I'm probably going to pop into town today as well because we got Corey's, we got him Cokes. He's got 4 bottles of Coke. And then remember when I said that I was going to get Chip's prescription and then I was going to go farm foods. I was going to get fizzy cans of fizzy there. So I haven't got any fizzy drinks or anything, so I'm gonna have to go and get some. And I do need to get a decent loaf of bread. As you see, there was no bread there. I'm gonna get like a good proper loaf, you know, like uncut. That was the aim. We did look, but they only had 1 or 2 there and they were the rubbish ones, so I didn't get them. So I'm doing that chatty thing again. The Asda shop here, just this stuff, not including the drinks and that because that was a previous one. I just didn't do it because I didn't have time, honestly. $43.65. Now you bear in mind that a normal shopping haul would have been, we would have had £60 and we didn't even hit that. And like both of us were shocked. Like we got everything we wanted. It wasn't like we were I had to not go in with my frugal brain and like, if we want it, get it. It's Christmas. Like this is the time of the year when you splurge. When it comes to things like this, you know that I don't do that during the year. I usually talk myself out of buying a lot of things. But that's all we wanted. So, and then you've got the Tesco's there, which would have been what? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. Yeah, £1.60. Just under, because it were 19p each. So that's it. That is our haul for today. Like I said, I'm probably going to pop into town. I've got to get the loaf of bread. I need to get some fizzy now. So I'm going to put all of this away now, and we will be back to do our calendar in a moment. I forgot, I need all the veggies today. It's Christmas Eve, isn't it? So that's got to be prepped later on, so I'm not putting that away. So we are on the 24th, nearly done with this calendar. Just a green glitter, and there's a white filling going on in there. Do you remember what you guessed? I think I went with wax melt. Finally remembered one. What a shock. And it's a chocolate. This is the one we've had before. This is the hard chocolate. It's just chocolate. It's a solid chocolate one. It's actually very, very early in the morning. I'm not going to eat this yet. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm going to eat breakfast first. So, did you get it right? Was you there? Did you get it good? Get down in the comment sections. We have one more to do tomorrow, Christmas Day. I will be putting a video out tomorrow. It will not be an 8 or 9 minute thing. It might be. I'm just not committing myself. It may be just me popping on and saying Merry Christmas and let's do the calendar. But there will be something, because I just always have since being on YouTube, even if it was just a quickie, just so you know that I'm thinking of you, because I do think of you all. So get down in the comments, put your last guess. Last one, what is tomorrow going to be? Is it going to be a wax melt, a chocolate, or a sweet? Last one, so if you miss it, you miss it. I'm going to guess, see, for the last one, would you have thought of that? See, I don't think so. So I think it's just going to be just a, could go anyway, couldn't it? I'm going to go with the chocolate again. I'm going to pick a chocolate. Christmas Day should be a chocolate. So I hope you enjoyed today's haul. Hope prices helped out a little bit, because you know I like to just keep up with them if possible. A couple of things in there I would never have bought at those prices. I would have got margarine instead of butter, but it's Christmas Day, so we're allowed. So I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're on top of your present wrapping. I am going to be sending out good vibes to everyone, as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you tomorrow, Christmas Day, even if it's just for a quickie. Do the calendar, say Merry Christmas, like I said. We'll see what it is, I don't know. But I will definitely see you tomorrow for our last Advent calendar. I'll see you then. Bye.